This is Flip TV News. I am Achi David. Here are the headlines. Tinubu stakeholders resolve river crisis. Following a meeting with the president on Monday night, important stakeholders reportedly agreed to end the weeks-long conflict, which was causing havoc in Rivers State. President Bola Tinubu is credited with resolving the situation. The president at the Asoro Villa in Abuja met with Governor Siminalayi Fubara, former state governor Peter Odili, most recent governor Nyesom Wike, and other stakeholders. He said all matters instituted in the courts by the governor of Rivers State, Sir Fubara, and his team in respect of the political crisis in Rivers State shall be withdrawn immediately. All impeached proceedings initiated against the governor of Rivers State by the Rivers State House of Assembly should be dropped immediately. The leadership of the Rivers State House of Assembly, as led by retired Honorable Martin Amiewule, shall be recognized alongside the 27 members who resigned from the PDP. The remunerations and benefits of all members of the Rivers State House of Assembly and their staff must be reinstated immediately, and the governor of Rivers State shall henceforth not interfere with the full funding of the Rivers State House of Assembly. The Rivers State House of Assembly shall choose where they want to sit and conduct their legislative business without interference or hindrance from the executive arm of government. The governor of Rivers State, Sir Fubara, represents the state's budget to a properly constituted Rivers State House of Assembly. The names of all commissioners in the Rivers State Executive Council who resigned their appointment because of the political crisis in the state should be submitted to the House of Assembly for approval. There should not be a caretaker committee for the local governments in Rivers State. The dissolution of the local government administration is null and void and shall not be recognized. Those who signed the resolution were Fubara, FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, Deputy Governor of Rivers State, Professor Ngozi Odu, National Security Advisor Anu Ribadu, Speaker Rivers State House of Assembly, retired Martin Amiewule, Chairman of the People's Democratic Party in Rivers State, Aaron Chukwemeka, and Chairman of the All Progressive Congress in Rivers State, Tony Okocha. Vice President Kasim Shetima, President Femi Gbajabiamila, Chief of Staff, and Dr. Peter Odili, a former governor of the Rivers State, were also present during the meeting. Exciting news for traders in Lagos State as Sanwo-Olu announced Lagos trader money of 50,000 naira for market women and men, up to 15,000 across all the 57 local governments. He also opened food dump in Mushin. Go there and buy food at a highly subsidized rate. Sanwo-Olu wrote, "Today I launched a fresh palliative scheme in Lagos to support low-income traders. The Lagos Market Trader Money in its first phase will provide 50,000 businesses grants to 15,000 traders across all our 57 local councils. This initiative aims to cushion the impacts of economic challenges and empower small businesses." I made this announcement at the commissioning of the middle-level fresh food agro up in Mushin, expanding our food supply chain. This milestone facility signifies a turning point in Lagos' food distribution system, paving the way for improved logistics and modernization of our markets. He said the government has come up with an intervention for all market women and women. The market/trader money is for all 15,000 beneficiaries as support. Each beneficiary will get 50,000 naira from the government. Each local government will submit 200 names. He also said we will give them the money. The Commissioner for Agriculture and Local Government Chairman will sit together to work on the logistics. It is important that we must start tomorrow. We want to ensure that we disburse the funds before the end of the week. We do not want to get into the new year and begin to tell stories. He quoted, "The funds have already been have already been made available, and we know that this scheme will give our people, your people, more money to boost their trade, the governor said. On the other hand, the former governor of Anambra State has referred to the two-term governor of Akwa Ibom State as an exceptional individual in response to the recent remarks made by the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, regarding the lack of victory for Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi in the just concluded presidential elections in Lagos and Ebonyi states. Akpabio said that the former governor of Anambra State manipulated the 2023 presidential elections in Lagos and Ebonyi states, according to a report published earlier by the New Telegraph. He said INEC must explain to us how you would lose the election in Lagos during the presidential elections and Lagos was your base. He also said, in fact, one of the other explanations INEC could make to you is how you will win all the federal houses in Ebonyi State, and we won just 3 Senate seats in Ebonyi State, and they say you didn't get 25%. In response to Akpabio's assertions, President Peter Obi stated on parallel fact that he does not want to deal with an unusual individual and he would rather remain silent while such people are speaking. He said the Senate President is an uncommon person. Everything about him is uncommon. I do not deal with uncommon people. He also said, I deal with common people. When uncommon people talk, common people keep quiet. I won the election not just in Lagos and Ebonyi. I won the elections in Nigeria. If not for Nigeria being an uncommon place, we all know what happened, he said. In the meantime, the Federal Capital Territory High Court in Abuja has issued an order attaching the Oyo State government's accounts at 10 commercial banks across the nation. In a decision on a Ganeshi case brought by the former Oyo State Council chiefs who were fired by Seyi Makinde on May 29, 2019, Justice A.O. Ebong gave the order. According to the news agency of Nigeria, Makinde and other state officials were the targets of a 4.87889 425 naira judgment that was obtained by the ousted local government chairman and councillors in 2021. According to the Supreme Court's May 7, 2021 ruling, the Attorney General, the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, and the Accountant General are the other officials listed with Makinde as judgment debtors. The garnishee proceeding was intended by ex-council chief led by Basharum Majid Ajuwon to recover the balance of 3,424,889,425 naira, which is an outstanding from the actual judgment sum, from which Makinde paid only 1.5 billion in 2022. What was an outstanding in respect of the Supreme Court's judgments was 3.374 billion, but the Court of Appeal in Abuja added 50 million naira, which it awarded as cost against Makinde and others in a judgment on December 8, dismissing their appeal. Justice Ebong delivered the ruling on December 15th on a motion marked BW/M/85/2023, but its certified true copy was gotten on Monday. On the other hand, 12 people were killed and 11 more injured, according to the Mexican police, when gunmen broke in a gathering place where young people were attending a religious festival before Christmas. The attack took place in Salvatierra, a town in center of the state of Guaguanto, early Sunday morning local time. The victims had no links to any crime groups, the mayor of the locality claimed. Although fatal shootouts are common in this area, they often happen when competing gangs target one another. According to local media on Saturday night, about 40 people, mostly young people, congregated at a former ranch that has been converted into a venue that can be rented. They were commemorating Las Posadas, which translates to the Ints in Spanish. This is a custom that takes place from December 16 to 24 and involves role-playing Mary and Joseph's trip from Nazareth to Bethlehem. One of the attendees of the celebration include the AFP news agency that the shooters had started shooting randomly after being questioned by the attendees. We realized that they were not invited and they were asked who they were. They started shooting, he said. The victims of the attack have not yet been officially named, but local newspapers said members of regional Mexican music band Dinastia Cornejo were among the injured. Finally on the news, in the first knockout round of 2023-24 Champions League, Real Madrid takes on RB Leipzig, while Arsenal plays Porto in the round of 16. In other matches, FC Copenhagen and Manchester City, the reigning European champions, will square off, and Barcelona needs to defeat Napoli to advance to the next round, and that is the quarterfinals. Heavyweight matches pitching Paris Saint-Germain and Real Sociedad, and Hurricanes Bayern Munich versus Lazio are also scheduled. There will be plenty of US interest in the tie involving PSV and Borussia Dortmund, with the likes of Ricardo Pepi, Sergio Dest, and Gio Reyna hoping to figure prominently in that contest. Inter Milan made it all the way to the final last season before coming unstuck against Pep Guardiola's treble-winning City, and they are unlikely to have all things their own way against Real La Liga heavyweight champion Atletico Madrid. And that's it on the news. For more updates, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I am Archie David reporting live.